While the Premier was selling Alberta to U.S. governors in Las Vegas, a new report card for Danielle Smith was being finalized. Angus Reid's latest poll finds she has 45% support province-wide. Not to worry, says one of her biggest boosters.
She's doing great. She's a great leader. She's had some really tough decisions. I think she's done very well. My support, I'm fully supportive of her. So is my cabinet, so is my caucus.
In the survey, Smith ranks 7th of 9 premiers. Wab Kinew in Manitoba is the most popular. Ontario's Doug Ford came in last at 34%. Since taking over as the premier 2 years ago, Smith has been consistent in Angus Reid's data, bouncing between 42 and 47%.
I mean, obviously the Premier would love to see really strong polling numbers and very strong support and have her party have a great big lead in polling. And, they're showing some strengths in areas. But it really doesn't matter at this point. When it matters is during the election. So I think we will start to see them take greater steps when it comes to affordability.
Here on the streets of White Avenue, typically NDP territory, we didn't find a lot of support for the Premier. Almost everyone we spoke to brought up affordability as their top issue.
There's a lot of young people without jobs or very low-paying jobs. They have a hell of a time finding a place to live in this city.
I'm living in below the poverty line, and things are not looking good for us.
I think she takes a run at the federal government a bit too much.
The fall session of the legislature saw the UCP government pass 3 contentious bills affecting trans people, an update to the Bill of Rights, and a Sovereignty Act motion regarding oil and gas emissions. The opposition NDP says the Premier is failing to make gains in popularity because her priorities are out of line with what struggling Albertans need now.
They are worried about cost of living. They are worried about housing costs, rents. They're worried about access to schools. They're worried about access to health care. They're worried about insurance and utility costs. And no wonder that those things are reflected in Premier's popularity.
But Smith, who recently received 91.5% leadership approval at the UCP AGM in Red Deer, still has time to win broader support across Alberta. A general election is not until fall 2027, and she's promised a tax break before then. From Edmonton, Sean Amato, City News.